Hello everyone, welcome to S2S Classes. In this video, we will study the poem Bird Talk of Unit 2, Class 3rd NCERT. So before starting the poem, we have a question. Do you think birds find people funny? Let's listen to what the robin and the jay have to say. So basically with this we have an idea that this is a poem having two people talking, robin and jay, or maybe two birds talking. And then we need to answer that, do you think birds find people funny? So it is completely your perspective that what do you feel, whether birds find people funny or not. So we'll now read the conversation between Robin and Jay. So the poem is Bird Talk. It says, "Think," said the robin. "Think," said the jay. "Sitting in the garden, talking one day." So basically both of them were sitting in a garden and both of them said, "Think." Then the next stanza is, "Think about people, the way they grow. They don't have feathers at all, you know." Now they are talking about people. So basically Robin and Jay are two birds. They are sitting together in a garden and they are saying think. Now what they are saying to think is that think about people, the way they grow, and they don't have feathers at all. So we all know that birds have feathers. Now what they are saying is they both are thinking about people, that how people grow and how they don't have feathers. The next stanza is, "They don't eat beetles, they don't grow wings. They don't like sitting on wires and things." Now they are saying that human beings don't eat beetles, neither do they grow wings, and nor do they like sitting on wires and things. So basically they are comparing human beings with their features. Like they said, they don't have feathers, they don't eat beetles, they don't grow wings, and they don't like sitting on wires and things. Now the next stanza is, "Think," said the robin. "Think," said the jay. "Aren't people funny to be that way?" Now in the concluding paragraph again, both of them are saying think again, and aren't people funny in that way? Now both of the birds feel that maybe people are funny because they don't have all these things, as they're comparing the human beings with themselves, and so they find them to be funny. This poem was written by Elian Fisher. Now the new words are beetles, sitting, wires, and funny. So these are the four new words we learned in the poem, and we'll discuss their meaning now. So beetles is the name of an insect. For an example, the beetle came close to my hand. So this was very easy. The next word is sitting. Now sitting, to be in a particular position. For example, my mother was sitting in the balcony sipping tea. The next word is wires. Thin, flexible rod. Now there was a coil of copper wire on the rod. And the last word is funny. The last new word we learned is funny. Now funny is causing laughter. For example, the sentence is, "My younger sister becomes very funny when she cracks jokes." So these were the four words we learned in the poem. Now the next thing we are going to do is reading is fun. We'll discuss some of the questions related to the poem. So the first question is, name the two birds in the poem. Now this is very easy. The two birds we were talking about are Robin and Jay. The next question says, what are the three things that people can't do? So now we need to list the things that Robin and Jay were discussing which people cannot do. So the three things that people can't do are, they can't fly, they cannot sit on wires, and they cannot get feathers and wings. So this is the differentiation between the birds as well as human beings. Now the third and the last question is, what do birds think of people? Now birds think that people are very funny. This is elaborated in the last line of the poem we read. After this we have talk time. Now it says, imagine what two elephants would say to each other about people. Let them talk about what people look like, what they eat, and how they walk. So there is an example that we can say, look at that man's nose, see how small it is, because usually animals like elephant have very huge nose. So this is completely on your imagination, but we can say that elephant once says, look at that man's nose, see how small it is. The next elephant replies, indeed it is, he looks so small. Then elephant one again says, why wouldn't he? He eats so little, only 10 chapatis and few vegetables in a day. The next elephant replied, "Oh my God, is he still alive if he eats so less?" And then the conversation continues. On top of that, he has only two legs. And in the reply, the elephant said, "Yes, he's so unlucky. Look at us, we have got four legs to walk. Not only this, we have got a grand trunk. I'm so proud of myself." So this can be an example of the conversation two elephants are having, but you can completely change it according to your own creativity as well as imagination. Now the second is, let's find two things which you can do and the birds cannot do, and you need to discuss it with everyone. So basically, we can talk but birds cannot, and we can walk but birds cannot. Though we know that birds communicate with each other with their own language, and they cannot walk but they can fly, but these are the two basic things which we can say that we can do but birds cannot do. Again, this can be different according to your imagination and creativity. Then we have team time. Now what it says is, let's make finger puppets. So we have a procedure how to make finger puppets. I'll read it out for you and you can definitely try this. Draw your favorite bird on a sheet of paper, cut and color it. Now take a strip of cloth or paper. Paste the picture of the bird you have drawn on it. Tie the two ends of the strip. Fix it on your fingers. Your finger puppet is ready to talk. Let your puppet fly along with friends' puppets. So this is something very creative which you all must try. Then we have let's write. Listen to the sounds of the birds and make a list of these words. For example, the normal sound which the birds make are chirping sounds. Now the next thing we need to do is, we need to listen to the sounds of the birds and make a list of these words. So we can say that the birds also make chee-chee, cuckoo, all these sounds are made by the birds. Again, you can write any other sound which you have heard of the birds. The next thing is, now write 4 sentences on birds using the following words: nest, water, chirp, fly, sky, wings. Now we need to make any 4 sentences on birds using the following words. So they can be: the birds fly high in the sky, the birds chirp when they fly, the birds come back to their nest after drinking water, the birds have wings to fly. So these are the 4 sentences which I made. Your sentences can be completely different. The next is, write words that rhyme with the words given below. The first one has been done for you: grow, know, throw. Then we have day, bay, lay, think, blink, link, funny, money, honey, eat, seat, meet, sing, ring, king. So now we know that these are the rhyming words we just made, and rhyming words are the words which basically sound similar to each other. So with this, we have the last part we need to do. Here are some words and we need to say them aloud so that we can learn their pronunciation. I'll say the words for you and you need to practice them. The words are think, this, 10, thin, that, top, 3, do, and tank. So these were the words which we had to practice. With this, we have come to the end of the poem Bird Talk. I hope the poem is very clear to you along with all the question answers. If you have any problems in the poem, feel free to contact us. And subscribe our YouTube channel if you have not subscribed it yet, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Thank you.